welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite African auntie, and today I want to talk about body image and this idea, this pursuit of the dream body, because Instagram has ruined us. Social media has really finished us, because social media just has us out here feeling like we have to aspire to look a certain way, and if not, we are less than. And there's just all of this social comparison going on, and all of this like body comparison and body goals and inspiration. And I just want to address the very specific question, which is, how do I get my dream body? Let's talk, like, let's have a real ass conversation about body image, because if we're being honest, the only way to achieve your dream body is to love the body you already have. Wow, are you shook? Like, are you actually shook? So I want to expand on that before you click out of the video, because that's actually a very loaded statement, and it's obviously not as easy as that sounds. So a quick story about me. So I decided to get braids at the beginning of this year because I was feeling like I was hiding my face behind, you know, the big hair. And I had all of these flaws, or rather I'm just gonna call them perceived flaws, like having a big forehead and just having big ass round cheeks. And I just felt like having hair, just big hair all around me, was a distraction from what's happening over here. And B, I just felt like it also sort of hid my flaws. And so I just felt like I was tired of like constantly feeling like I'm hiding my face and like hiding how I look. So I decided to commit to my face and start like accepting it and loving it and get braids, because this way you are forced to see me. I can't go bald because, like, you know, baby steps. But also I'm a Gemini, so I need to always like be switching up my look. So this was the easiest way for me to like start to learn and love my face, and I feel so much better because of that decision. And I realized that it's because the more naked that you feel, actually the more that you love yourself. Like, the more that you're forced to really look at yourself, the more you feel like, wow, like, bitch, wow, like you did that, like, wow. So I want to talk about how we get to the point of loving your body. Obviously I'm not like 100% there because the shit takes time, but the very first step and the most important step for me is to start seeing your body as a vessel for your soul, as opposed to seeing your body as a tool for other people's validation. I feel like when you grow up as a young girl, you really start to buy into this idea that you are supposed to be eye candy. You buy into this idea that you have to be palatable, you have to look a certain way, and that you have to earn people's love and validation and attention and respect. And when you're a woman, obviously you're taught that the only way that you can do that is to be beautiful. But I'm here to tell you that it's not your job, A, to be anyone's eye candy. Your only job on this planet is to be the highest expression of yourself in whatever form that looks like. And to be the highest expression of yourself, you will never have to edit or change yourself for anyone's comfortability. Another really important point to make is that when you start to see your body as a vessel for your soul instead of as a tool for other people's validation, you actually start to genuinely want the best for your body. Because obviously, if you're trying to ascend, which is what we're all here to do really, if you're trying to ascend, then you want your body to be in the best shape possible so that you can self-actualize into the highest expression of yourself. And when that shift in your mind starts to happen, you actually start really wanting your body to be genuinely healthy, as opposed to wanting your body to just be aesthetics and just be goals. Because there's a difference between looking good and actually being healthy. You could be 200 pounds and still be a healthy human being. Like, everyone's body is different, so we need to stop equating skinniness to health, because none of that is actually true. So understand that when you start to treat your body right, and that looks different for everyone. For me, that was going vegan. For some people, that means eating according to their blood type. For other people, that just means exercising more. But it all just boils down to listen to what your body is telling you and start to cultivate an actual good relationship with your body. There is no one diet that works for everyone. Like, there are 7 billion people on this planet, and which means there are 7 billion different types of bodies, and the only way to know what is best for your body is to listen to it. Like, it is always talking to you. So just be still and listen to what it wants, and then act accordingly, and you'll start to shift how you view your body, and you'll start to love and appreciate it more for all of the things that it does for you, instead of all of the things that it does for other people, which is absolutely nothing. Another really important point is that perfection is literally an illusion. There is no such thing as perfection. It's a social construct created by people to make coin off of you. And because it doesn't exist, there's no way that you'll ever attain it. And I want to talk about perfection specifically because social media is built around the idea of creating perfect lives. No one's Instagram account, no one's Twitter account, no one's YouTube account is their life. Social media is a space where people can curate and edit their highlight reels for other people to consume, but it is not the totality of anyone's life, and that goes for me too, which is why I'm so shook whenever people are like, ooh, you are skin goals, and I'm like, fam, this is lighting. Like, I'm sitting in front of a ring light right now, fam. Like, that's the point of a ring light. Behind the ring light is natural light, so the sun is also gonna make me look good. On top of that, I'm wearing makeup. On top of that, I drink a gallon of water a day. I also don't eat dairy. I have a microdermabrasion appointment once a month. Like, all of those things are what go into me and my skin looking good in this moment in time. It is not because I was born this perfect person with perfect skin and 0 flaws. Like, no. Even the image that you're looking at right now of me is a construction that I've carefully edited for your consumption. Like, on a day-to-day basis, I'm probably just like eating tortilla chips, just looking like a bum, fam. You know, like, we're all bums. Social media is not real life. Isn't it wild to think that you spend so much money and so much of your time trying to look like people who don't even look like themselves? And that's the tea on that. Think about how much money you spend trying to look like Kylie Jenner, when Kylie Jenner has spent millions, hundreds and thousands of dollars so she can look like black women. Tea. So let me tell you a secret. As someone who is inside the industry, none of this is real. All of this is just fluff. Because ultimately, sometimes the purpose of art is escapism, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just important for us as consumers as well as producers of art to discern where is the line between escapism and real life. But real life only exists right here and right now in the physical realm. So make sure that you are present and you are not digesting other people's highlight reels and comparing them to your everyday lives. And ultimately, I just want to finish off by saying that you are the sole creator of your reality. Like, you are the artist who is painting this canvas, which is your reality, every single day. So you are just as beautiful as you believe you are. If you decide today that you are a beautiful, expansive, atmospheric, celestial being, then that is actually what you are, and that is your truth. But if you decide that you're trash, then that's also your truth. Like, there are no absolute truths, so you have to create your own truths that serve you. And what I find for me is that I went from, because, you know, I used to go to an all girls school, and like, also growing up in predominantly white spaces, you definitely feel like you are inadequate. And I felt growing up that I wanted a more narrow nose and I just wanted to look white. Like, I wanted to be light skin, I wanted straight hair, I just wanted light eyes, I wanted all of that. And because that was the energy that I was constantly projecting, because that's my belief system, that's also the energy that I was getting. So of course the types of people that I would attract into my life were people who would pick apart at my flaws and people who would make me feel bad for like looking the way that I look. But when I decided that I am celestial and expansive and atmospheric, the people that I attract in my life reflect that, because now I have friends who we all just gas each other and we just remind each other constantly of how beautiful we are and how amazing we are. And that's just because I feel like I genuinely now have really come to believe that like that's what I am. Like, I'm expansive and I'm just gonna continue to expand, and that's just such a beautiful thing to know. Like, it can only get better from here. Like, I'm only gonna get better because I'm constantly creating the person that I am and constantly creating the reality around me. So there we have it, guys. My battery's about to die, so I'm gonna wrap it up. But yeah, the 4 pillars of loving yourself are: drink your water, eat your fruits and your vegetables, stay away from problematic boys, bask in the sun, surround yourselves with other celestial people, and decide today that you are the most beautiful person you've ever encountered. Because you actually are. Like, genuinely you are. So please feel free to gas yourself every day. And I acknowledge that I have never experienced colorism or been fat shamed to the extent that some people have, but I just feel like those are some general points that we can all benefit from. So let me know if this video was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!